Most people over 60 try to add more calcium to their diet, maybe through milk, supplements, or even juice. But here's something surprising. Some healthy juices you drink every morning could actually be stealing calcium from your bones. Yes, that's right. The same colorful glass that seems full of vitamins might be quietly weakening the very thing that keeps you standing tall, your bones. Calcium isn't just for strong bones and teeth. It keeps your heart beating, your muscles moving, and your nerves working smoothly. But as we age, our bodies naturally absorb less calcium from food. Even worse, certain drinks can block that absorption, washing precious calcium right out of the body before it's ever used. So, while you might think you're doing something healthy by choosing fruit juice, the truth is, not all juices are friendly to your bones. Some of them can quietly make things worse over time. In this video, we're uncovering the 4 worst juices that secretly block calcium, and the 4 best juices you should drink instead. Simple, everyday drinks that actually help your body keep the calcium it needs. These aren't fancy or hard to find. You'll probably recognize all of them from your own fridge. But knowing which ones to avoid and which to enjoy could make a world of difference for your strength, your balance, and your bone health. So stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to pour and what to skip to keep your bones strong and steady for years to come. Have you ever wondered why, even when you eat plenty of dairy or take calcium tablets, your bones still feel weaker year after year? The truth is, after 60, your body changes in ways that make it harder to use the calcium you take in. It's not always about how much you eat, it's about how well your body absorbs and keeps it. When we're young, our stomachs produce strong acid that helps break down food and release minerals like calcium. But as we age, stomach acid levels slowly decrease. That means less calcium gets freed from the food you eat and more simply passes through your system unused. So even if you're eating well, your body might not be taking advantage of it the way it used to. Then there's vitamin D, the key that unlocks the door for calcium to enter your bones. Vitamin D is made naturally when sunlight touches your skin. But after 60 years, our skin becomes thinner and produces much less of it. Many people also spend less time outside, so their vitamin D levels quietly drop. Without enough vitamin D, your body can't absorb calcium efficiently. No matter how much you consume, another quiet change happens inside your kidneys and intestines. Over time, these organs become less efficient at holding on to calcium. More of it gets filtered out and lost through urine instead of being stored in your bones where it belongs. It's like trying to fill a bucket that has tiny leaks. You keep pouring in more calcium, but your body can't hold on to it. And finally, here's something most people never think about. What you drink. Certain drinks, especially some fruit juices, can make calcium loss worse. Juices that are high in sugar or acid can cause your body to flush out minerals faster. Some even interfere with how calcium is absorbed in the first place. That's why you might be unknowingly drinking something that's undoing all your efforts to strengthen your bones. But here's the hopeful part. These changes don't mean you can't improve. Your body still knows how to absorb calcium, it just needs a little help. By avoiding the drinks that block absorption and choosing those that support it, you can turn things around, add a bit more vitamin D, balance acidity in your meals, and choose the right juices, and your body will start holding on to calcium again naturally. Think of it like tuning up an old car. The engine still works beautifully. It just needs the right kind of fuel and care. Once you give your body what it needs, every meal and every sip can start helping your bones instead of hurting them. So now that we understand why calcium slips away more easily after 60, it's time to uncover the hidden culprits. The drinks sitting in your fridge right now that quietly block your calcium every single day. In the next section, we'll reveal the 4 popular juices that sound healthy but actually steal calcium from your bones, and what to drink instead. Now that you know why calcium becomes harder to absorb after 60, it's time to look at what might be quietly making things worse. Your drinks. Some juices that look perfectly healthy can actually block calcium absorption or even flush it out of your body faster. Let's go through the 4 biggest culprits you need to know. The first one might surprise you. cola-based or fizzy fruit drinks. Many of these are marketed as refreshing or energy boosting, but the real problem is what's inside phosphoric acid. This compound gives sodas their tangy bite, but it also competes with calcium in your body. When phosphoric acid levels go up, your system starts using stored calcium to neutralize the acid, pulling it right out of your bones. Over time, that's like slowly draining your bone bank account. And even light or diet versions aren't much better. They may have less sugar, but they still have that acid that strips minerals away. The second one is one most people think of as healthy orange juice with added calcium and high sugar content. Yes, orange juice naturally contains vitamin C, which is great for your immune system. But when it's packed with added sugar, it becomes a problem. High sugar spikes your insulin levels, and that can interfere with how your body holds on to calcium. Even the versions labeled calcium fortified can backfire if they're full of sugar or preservatives. It's not that orange juice itself is bad, it's the processed, sweetened kind that causes trouble. The best version is fresh, unsweetened, and in moderation. But we'll get to better options later. The third one on the list is cranberry cocktail or sweetened cranberry juice. You might have seen it advertised as great for urinary tract health, and it can be, but only in its natural, unsweetened form. The problem is that most commercial cranberry juices are loaded with sugar and have a high acid content. This strong acidity can make your body lose calcium through urine. Over time, this constant loss adds up, leaving bones more fragile. So while cranberry juice can be beneficial in the right form, the bottled cocktail versions you see in stores are more like dessert than medicine. And finally, the fourth one, grapefruit juice, especially the bottled kind. Grapefruit juice is often praised for being refreshing and full of vitamin C. But here's the hidden issue. It contains natural compounds called furanocoumarins. These compounds interfere with how your liver processes vitamin D, and since vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium, anything that lowers its effect can indirectly reduce how much calcium your bones receive. In addition, bottled grapefruit juice often comes with preservatives and added sugar that only make matters worse. When you think about these four drinks, cola-based sodas, sweetened orange juice, cranberry cocktail, and bottled grapefruit juice, you can see a clear pattern. They're all high in acids or sugars, and both of those can make your body lose calcium instead of keeping it. Acid forces your body to use calcium to balance pH, while sugar changes hormone levels that affect how calcium is stored. But don't worry, this doesn't mean you have to give up juice forever. It just means choosing the right kind. The good news is, there are delicious, natural options that not only don't block calcium, but actually support your bone health. And most of them are easy to find and easy to make. Before we move on to those, here's a quick tip. If you still love your morning juice, try diluting it with water, half juice, half water. That simple step instantly reduces acidity and sugar impact, giving your bones a little more protection. Now, you might be wondering, if those are the bad ones, what should I be drinking instead? That's exactly what we'll explore next. The 4 best juices to support calcium absorption. These drinks are packed with nutrients that help your body use calcium effectively, keeping your bones, joints, and muscles strong long after 60. Now that we've uncovered the 4 juices that secretly steal calcium from your body, let's shift gears to the good news. The juices that actually help your bones hold on to it. These drinks don't just taste great. They work with your body to make calcium easier to absorb and use. Think of them as your daily bone boosters. The first one is prune juice. It might not sound exciting, but it's one of the most powerful drinks for bone health after 60 hours. Prunes are rich in nutrients like potassium, magnesium, and boron, all of which play key roles in keeping calcium where it belongs, in your bones. Studies have shown that postmenopausal women who drink a small glass of prune juice regularly can actually increase their bone density over time. That's because boron helps your body use estrogen more efficiently, and estrogen helps regulate how calcium is stored. Prune juice also helps balance digestion, which can improve how your gut absorbs minerals overall. About half a cup a day is enough, a small step with a big payoff. The second is fortified plant-based milk, such as almond, soy, or oat milk. Many people over 60 have some level of lactose intolerance, which makes dairy milk uncomfortable to drink. Plant-based milks solve that problem, and when they're fortified, they provide the calcium and vitamin D your bones need. Without the digestive issues, the combination of calcium and vitamin D in these drinks is powerful. Calcium strengthens the bone matrix, and vitamin D helps move that calcium from your bloodstream into your bones. Just check the label to make sure your plant milk is fortified with both nutrients and avoid the flavored or sugary versions. A single glass with breakfast can make a real difference over time. Next up is fresh carrot and apple juice. This bright orange mix is more than just delicious. It's packed with vitamin C and antioxidants that support collagen production. Why does that matter? Because your bones aren't just made of minerals. They're built around a collagen framework that gives them flexibility and strength. Vitamin C helps keep that framework strong, making calcium more effective. Apple adds natural sweetness and small amounts of minerals like magnesium, which also support bone density. Together, they're a perfect duo. One helps build the structure, and the other helps maintain it. You can make this juice easily at home. 1 carrot, 1 apple, and a splash of lemon for freshness. And the fourth juice, perhaps the ultimate green ally for your bones, is the green smoothie made from kale, cucumber, and lemon. Leafy greens like kale are rich in calcium, magnesium, and vitamin K nutrients that help your body use calcium properly. Vitamin K works like a traffic director. It tells calcium to go into your bones instead of your blood vessels. Cucumber adds hydration and silica, which support connective tissue. And lemon brings vitamin C and reduces acidity, creating a more bone-friendly environment inside your body. You don't need a fancy juicer, just a blender. Mix a handful of kale, half a cucumber, some lemon juice, and a bit of water or fortified almond milk. It's refreshing, light, and deeply nourishing. What's beautiful about these 4 juices is that they don't just add nutrients, they help your body use them. Each one supports a different part of the calcium puzzle. Prune juice helps regulate hormones. Plant milk delivers the minerals. Carrot apple juice strengthens collagen. And the green smoothie balances your body's chemistry. Together, they form a natural routine that supports bone health from every angle. You don't have to drink all 4 every day. You can rotate them throughout the week, maybe prune juice on Monday and Thursday, green smoothie on Tuesday and Friday, and carrot apple juice on the weekends. Consistency matters more than perfection. What's important is that every choice you make supports your body instead of draining it. And here's a small bonus tip. Timing matters. Try to have your calcium-rich or calcium-supporting drinks earlier in the day, when your metabolism is most active and your body absorbs nutrients better. Pair them with meals rather than on an empty stomach that way. Your digestive system works in balance, not overload. So as you think about your next trip to the grocery store, remember this simple rule. The right juice can be your best daily supplement. It's natural, gentle on your body, and easy to enjoy. When you replace the drinks that block calcium with the ones that support it, you're not just preventing bone loss. You're building a foundation for stronger movement, steadier balance, and better confidence every single day. Because every sip you take can either weaken or strengthen your bones. The choice is in your hands, or rather, in your glass. If this video has opened your eyes a little, take a moment to give it a quick like. It really helps us reach more people who care about staying strong and healthy after 60 days. And I'd love to hear from you. Which of these juices surprised you the most? Maybe you've been drinking one that turned out to be on the bad list, or maybe you already love one of the good ones. Share your experience in the comments below. Your story might help someone else watching today. At Senior Wellness, we make health simple and practical for people who want to live fully at every age. So if you enjoy learning about small changes that make a big difference, tap subscribe and turn on notifications that way. You won't miss the next guide we create just for you. Now that you know which juices to avoid and which ones to enjoy, let's turn this knowledge into a simple daily plan. something that's easy to follow, enjoyable, and sustainable. You don't need fancy ingredients or expensive supplements. Just a few smart swaps and a little awareness can make a world of difference for your calcium balance. Let's start with the basic swap. Don't stop. If you love juice in the morning, you don't have to give it up completely. Just replace the ones that drain calcium with those that support it. Here's a quick guide you can remember. Swap cola or fizzy fruit drinks for a green smoothie with kale and cucumber. You'll still get that refreshing taste, but with minerals that help calcium stay where it belongs. Swap sweetened orange juice for fresh squeezed orange or carrot apple juice. You still get your vitamin C boost, but without the sugar spike that flushes minerals away. Swap cranberry cocktail for a small glass of prune juice. Both are rich in antioxidants, but prune juice nourishes your bones instead of stripping them. Swap bottled grapefruit juice for fortified almond or soy milk. It gives you calcium and vitamin D in one gentle, bone-loving drink. You don't need to drink all 4 good juices every day. Think of them as options. Maybe start your week with a green smoothie. Have carrot apple juice midweek, and enjoy prune juice on the weekend. The key is to be consistent, not perfect. Even a few servings a week can help your bones rebuild and stay strong. Now let's talk about timing. Many people drink juice on an empty stomach, but that's not ideal when you're trying to hold on to calcium. The best time to enjoy these juices is with or right after a meal. When your digestive system is active, your body can absorb more nutrients. Pairing juice with food also helps reduce acidity, keeping your calcium safe and steady. Next, make sure you're getting enough vitamin D because calcium can't do its job without it. Try to spend at least 10 to 15 minutes in the morning, sun a few times a week. If that's not possible, include foods like eggs, salmon, or fortified plant milk in your routine. Remember, vitamin D is like the key that opens the door for calcium to enter your bones. Another simple but powerful step is staying hydrated. When you're dehydrated, your kidneys work harder and can lose more minerals. Water keeps your system balanced, so calcium stays where it should. Aim for about 6 to 8 glasses a day, more if it's warm or you're active. And finally, remember that movement matters. Even the best diet won't help if your bones don't get a reason to stay strong. Simple activities like walking, light dancing, or using small hand weights signal your body to keep building bone. Combine that with calcium-friendly drinks, and you're giving your body exactly what it needs to stay stable and strong. The truth is, protecting your bones after 60 isn't about restriction, it's about making smarter, kinder choices for your body. Every sip, every step, and every small habit adds up. So, take a look at your fridge today. Replace one not-so-great drink with one of the good ones we've talked about. It's that simple. Your body won't just feel stronger, you'll notice steadier balance, better posture, and even more energy for the things you love. Because healthy bones aren't built overnight, they're built sip by sip, day by day. Let's clear up a few common myths about juice and calcium, because some of these ideas have been passed around for years and they can quietly get in the way of your progress. Myth 1. Orange juice always helps build strong bones. Not quite. While orange juice does contain vitamin C, most store-bought versions are packed with sugar and acid, which can actually reduce how much calcium your body holds on to. If you love orange juice, go for the freshly squeezed, unsweetened kind, and have it with food, not on an empty stomach. That way, you get the benefits without the drawbacks. Myth 2. Any juice with added calcium is good for you. The label might sound convincing, but added calcium doesn't always mean your body can use it. If the juice is high in sugar or phosphoric acid, your system still struggles to absorb that calcium properly. In many cases, a fortified plant milk with vitamin D will do far more good than a sugary calcium-added juice. Myth 3. Fresh juice is always healthy. No matter what. Fresh is usually better, but acidity still matters. Citrus juices like lemon or grapefruit can be harsh if you drink too much, especially on an empty stomach. Moderation and balance are key. Pair fresh juice with other foods or blend it with greens to make it gentler and more bone-friendly. The truth is, juice isn't the enemy. It's about choosing the right kind and using it wisely. Once you know which ones to avoid and which to embrace, every sip becomes a step towards stronger bones and better health. So, let's bring it all together. After 60 hours, your body doesn't stop absorbing calcium. It just needs a little help. And sometimes, that help starts with something as simple as what's in your glass. You've learned how certain juices, like cola drinks, sweetened orange juice, cranberry cocktails, and bottled grapefruit juice, can quietly drain calcium from your bones. And you've discovered their healthy opposites: prune juice, fortified plant milks, fresh carrot apple juice, and green smoothies that truly support your bones and your balance. When you make these simple swaps, you're not just protecting your bones, you're investing in your independence, your movement, and your confidence. Every sip becomes a small act of self-care, a reminder that your health is still in your hands, no matter your age. So the next time you open the fridge, take a quick look and ask yourself, is this helping my bones or hurting them? That one mindful moment can change everything. If this video has helped you understand your body a little better, please take a second to like this video. It really helps more people find these simple, science-backed tips. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Senior Wellness for more easy health guides made for you. Comment below and tell us which juice are you switching to this week. Your journey to stronger bones doesn't need to be complicated. It starts right here, right now, one smart sip at a time.